afternoon, everybody. Oops, sorry, can't do that. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome into another Talking Fitchburg. I'm Jeremy Crosby. It is Wednesday, May 6, 2020. Hope you're having a wonderful day, or had a great day, I should say. I get adjusted to this 6 p.m. time now. But hey, here we are. Another day, another dollar, quote unquote. Andrew, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, sir.
It's really weird. I'm in the studio today because we have a lot of work going on today, and throughout the day. There's been so many different interviews and whatnot, and I had to be here on site. But I'm not in my normal spot. I'm in the guest spot because it's not the normal setup here as you're running this from your house. So just everything is different.
Yes,
It's different.
it's all different.
Yeah. So it's okay. I digress. We got a busy show for you today. We got you updated on headlines. We'll check in with Bill on the Fitchburg Road construction update. Plus, Recreation Department. Austin's joining me today as well. He'll tell you everything you need to know in the Recreations Department, which you're like, well, what could there really be going on? Well, we got some information to share for you. We'll get you the latest there coming up. But first, we do transition to the headlines. We start with the weather. A couple of nice spring days are expected before the bigger picture, a polar cold front later Thursday night. This front will bring chilly conditions Friday into Saturday with a brief freezing temperatures are possible early Friday morning, followed by a hard freeze late Friday night into early Saturday morning. Andrew, you got all those flowers planned, and you might want to cover those up. There's an increasing chance for rain late Sunday night into Sunday as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. But for anybody who was even considering doing planting or anything, not a good idea. This polar cold air coming in is going to be something. All right, moving on. We're getting word from Fitchburg EMS that countywide there's been more cases of cardiac arrest and strokes during this last couple of months, not directly related to COVID-19. However, maybe people have been staying home and ignoring some of the sign. We don't really know what is causing the uptick in here, but I do want to share some of the information with you from American Red Cross. We go first. Heart attack or sudden cardiac arrest. How are they different? People often use these terms interchangeably, but they are not symptoms. A heart attack is when blood flow to the heart is blocked. A sudden cardiac arrest is when the heart malfunctions and suddenly stops beating unexpectedly. Heart attack is a circulation problem, and sudden cardiac arrest is an electrical problem. So what is a heart attack? Heart attack occurs when a blocked artery prevents oxygen-rich blood from reaching a section of the heart. If blocked artery is not reopened quickly, a part of the heart normally nourished by the artery begins to die. The longer a person goes without treatment, the greater the damage. Symptoms of a heart attack may be immediate and intense. More often, though, the symptoms start slowly and persist for hours, days, or weeks before a heart attack. Unlike the sudden cardiac arrest, the heart usually does not stop beating during a heart attack. The heart symptoms in a woman are different in men, so something to keep an eye on there, as symptoms do vary between women and men. As far as cardiac arrest goes, sudden cardiac arrest occurs suddenly and often without warning. It's triggered by an electrical malfunction in the heart that causes an irregular heartbeat or arrhythmia. With this pumping action disrupted, the heart cannot pump blood to the brain, lungs, or other organs. Seconds later, a person loses consciousness and does not have a pulse. Death occurs within minutes if a victim does not receive the treatment. So if you, you come up on somebody that's, not breathing or pulseless, whatever, it could be a cardiac arrest. You don't obviously know one way or the other, but something to know the difference is there, at least that a heart attack, sometimes can just be just some pain in the chest that just goes on and on and on, versus a cardiac arrest. It's instant. It happens right away sometimes without even warning. Somebody just might just go down. And think that's a good breakdown there. So you should seek medical attention if you do have any chest pain symptoms, jaw pain, nausea, vomiting. All those things can be related to the heart there. Also, stroke safety. We've heard the acronym FAST, and wanted to again just share this with you that the different things related to a stroke. So things you should look for is face drooping, arm weakness, speech. Is a speech slurred? Person unable to speak or hard to understand in time. All of those factors there or part of that could be a stroke. And strokes untreated, like heart, damage the brain. And again, it's where you're not getting any blood flow to the brain, and again will cause long-term damage and death if it goes untreated. So if you again notice any of the following: face drooping, arm weakness, speech, or speech, again, slurred speech, you need to call 911 right away. We'll share all of these up on our website for you, Fitchburg we post up the headlines. Finally, Fitchburg Center Farmers Market will open on May 7th. It's from 3 to 6 p.m. Remember that this is a drive-by market, so you need to go ahead and order early, pre-order for pickup drive-through if possible. That's all on the website at the Farmers Market's website for more information. All right, that does it for me in the headlines. Coming up next, we'll open up our first guest segment with the Fitchburg Road Construction Update. That's next right here on Talking Fitchburg.
We're exercising at the Fitchburg Senior Center. We do aerobics, balance, strength training, posture. We want you to stay healthy and strong and exercise. Keep on being fit.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear. Because for 75 years, he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Cuando estaba en crianza temporal, nunca sabía cuándo me iba a tener que mudar, así que siempre tenía mi maleta lista. Y un día me adoptaron. Mis nuevos padres me abrieron sus corazones y su hogar. Ellos me cocinan mi desayuno favorito todas las mañanas. Mis padres me llevan a viajes que jamás pensé podría ir. Me dieron un hogar y una mejor excusa para usar esa maleta. Mis padres no son perfectos, pero son perfectos para mí.
Some chores you dread. You do them, but that doesn't mean you're happy about it. Then there's registering with the Selective Service. If you're a young man turning 18, the law says you have to register. It'll keep you eligible for college loans, government jobs, and training, and it only takes 2 minutes, which makes it not only your most important chore, but the easiest. When you turn 18, register at sss.gov or the local post office.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg, and it is your Fitchburg Road Construction Update. And yes, we're finally together, the duo that was supposed to be together this whole time. It's Bill Bulkey, Fitchburg engineer extraordinaire. Bill, we're supporting the mast. We're trying for the 6-foot distance here, but my arm is only so long.
Yeah, hi Jeremy.
Bill, that's a nice N95 you got there, buddy. In all seriousness, and we've got the vests on, so that can mean only one thing. We're out in the construction zone, and we're actually on Fahey Glen and the roundabout at East Sherrill. We'll start with that project since everybody can see that behind us. Give us an update here on where they're at and what this one's all about.
Looks like they've got all the concrete in for the curb and gutter. They're doing the topsoil right now and landscaping. Then they'll be going in, finishing up the path, the sidewalks, and hopefully by the end of June or beginning of June they'll be open to traffic.
Wow, yeah, it's from the last time we were out here, Bill. It's come quite a long ways here. Talk about some of the safety measures that were put into this one, because for people who hadn't seen it from last year, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we've got some on-street bike lanes that are going to be on there. We've got an off-road 10-foot pedestrian bicycle path, as well as the sidewalks on both sides, or one side.
Yeah, so it makes it nice for that foot traffic and bike traffic to be safe as they pass through this area. And then, so it'll open up on a roundabout on the other side as well on Lacey.
Yeah, it'll enhance the traffic flows through the area, allowing people to get to their destinations a little quicker and a lot safer.
Fantastic. All right, Bill, let's transition on to the bigger project, and that's Fish Hatchery Road. We saw a release come out today about the change of driveways. Tell us where we're at on that project.
Right now we're still working on the utilities along the east side of the road. We're starting at the north end, heading south. They will be starting some graveling, tearing out the old base and putting in the new gravel, and that will cause some driveways to be narrowed up for access at some points, and sometimes we're going to close them off, but they'll have a second access at all times. It's just part of the construction that we're moving through, and we're finishing things up there.
So this was something that was anticipated as part of the construction process?
Right. We just provide a little extra notification that there's going to be some changes near their driveways for the next couple days. You can still have full access in and out of there. It's just going to be a little narrowed up, or one driveway might be closed while they're working on the other one.
Yeah, so just keep up on changes as they move along that project there. Any other updates on Fish Hatchery Road, Bill?
They're going to be working on some curb and gutter up on the north end, north of Greenway Cross, next week. And then you'll be starting to see some of the pavement going in. And then we'll be doing another traffic switch in probably 3 weeks up there at that intersection.
Oh boy, love to hear the traffic shifts there. Yes. Speaking of traffic shifts and moving over to McKee Road project, that project's moving along well, and it sounds like you got a shift coming up there.
Yeah, starting next Friday, we're going to be moving traffic over to the east side of Seminole Highway at that intersection there. It'll be down to one lane in each direction. You'll still have turning ability to do that, but it's all going to shift over to one side of the road while they work on the east side near the pond up there. Then the following Friday, there'll be another traffic shift where it'll be for almost most of the summer, where they're going to be working on the south side of the road, and all the traffic will be switched over to the north side.
So that'll be one lane in each direction?
It'll be one lane in each direction, turn lanes at the intersections, and business access will have be available at that time too.
Yeah, you'll have to be cautious as you go through there, and that also connects right into the Verona Road project too. So they're separate projects, but that project includes that bridge that's going across there over McKee.
Yeah, our project has the bridge for the Badger State Trail that's going in. They should be starting some work on that the week of the 11th through the 15th. So we're coordinating that work as well.
Fantastic. Bill, the famous question that I ask you every single time we do a construction update is?
Where do we get our information from?
FitchburgWI.gov. That's where you find it. I'll take it for Bill. For Bill and I, it's been your Fitchburg Road Construction Update. We'll be back next week with another update.
Maria, so how's work?
It was fourth period biology. Our students just weren't getting how easily viruses spread. So Miss Bell and I had them role play a zombie virus outbreak. By the time they had all learned the lesson, all the living were dead. Hey, how's your job going?
That big sales meeting I planned? Next year, I might get to go.
Cool.
Give your town a reason to celebrate. Because every Goodwill item you bring home brings job training and more to your community. Goodwill, bring good home.
I got into business as a hobby. I wasn't really thinking seriously. I said, somebody needs to teach me so I don't go bankrupt. So I went to a store and I met Terry. I talked to her about my party business. This woman understands what I'm saying. There are people with amazing knowledge right there and free. My table linen entertained the First Lady and the Russian First Lady. That's good enough for me.
Get your free business mentor at score.org.
Home fire drills give your family a plan of action. In a home fire, you may have less than 2 minutes to get out. So when you drill, show everyone 2 ways out of the house, pick a safe meeting spot, and get there in under 2 minutes. Then practice home fire drills at least twice a year. You can even make them fun. So everyone knows the sound and exactly what to do when they hear a smoke alarm. Go to ready.gov/fire drill and learn how to prepare your family for home fires.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today is Austin for the Recreation Department. He joins us via remote as we continue to practice our safer at home. I almost said ordinance, but you know, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Austin, how you doing, sir?
Not too bad. We're getting through it.
Getting through it. When's the last time you checked in at your desk at work there?
I believe the last time was the 18th of March. So we're working on coming up on 2 months here. So
Wowza.
Yeah.
It is kind of weird. I've had to go in a little bit more frequently. So when I'm at my desk for more than a few hours, it just gets to be a little bit weird, and it's weird to say at the same time.
Yeah.
Austin, we got you on as we want to get an update from you for the rec department. I know there's a lot of changes happening, a lot of moving parts here. But first and foremost, let's talk about the community center and park rentals. What do we got for an update there?
Sure. So as of right now, we've canceled all of our rentals, which includes park rentals and community center rentals, through the end of May. We're kind of just trying to stick with the stay-at-home order that's in place right now. So we've just been given the okay to cancel everything through May. And then during this time, we won't be taking any reservations or rentals, either park or community center, until we're given the okay to do so. But I will note that everything that's already booked through, after the May 26th order is still in place. So if you still have a community center room rental or a park reservation rental, say in June or July, that's still on the books. As of right now, that's going to go on as scheduled until we're given different instructions to cancel those, and then we'll reach out at that time. But if you were nervous for any reason why that would be canceled, it's still on our books. You're still in there. We're just not able to take any new ones. And we're also giving the option to those people who are already in there to move it to a later date. So we've had people call in that have reservations in June and then early July, wanting to move it back to, say, August or September. And then all you'd have to do is just reach out to us and let us know that, and we'll try to find a date with the similar or the same location that you already have, and we'll just try to make that work and get through this as best as we can.
So you had mentioned, again, that looking further into the summer, you're not actually taking any reservations at this time moving forward. Will that, and when will that change?
Correct. So right now we are given orders to not take any park rentals or any community center rentals until this order lifts, or unless we're told otherwise. I've just been given instructions to not take any through the 26th, but we're really, really hoping that after this, we're just able to pick right back up with everything and take those reservations again, starting right after the 26th of May.
And folks who are, have any questions, what's the best way they can get a hold of you right now?
Yeah, absolutely. To get a hold of me, the best way would probably just be email. My email is just austin.coss, C-O-S-S, at fitchburgwi.gov. You can shoot me an email. Otherwise, you can call my direct line. My number is 608-270-4284. Usually it just, for some reason, my phone's just been going right to voicemail. So I try to get back to those voicemails as soon as I can. Otherwise, you can email me and I can answer your questions as soon as possible.
All right. That's easy enough.
Yep.
Normally this time I would be begging you to tell me all the summer programming's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
I would have did it probably last. Either way, we would have been hitting you up for that. It's going to be a little bit more challenging this summer. Let's open up the floodgates here and tell me what's the plan on that front.
Yeah, so right now things are going to be a little bit different. What we have put into place, we currently have a wish list, so you can request to be on enrollment for any type of program, but we are putting in wait lists. So what that means is you can sign up for any of our summer programming that's online right now. Everything should be open. That's been open for the last month or so. But what will happen is you'll just enter the wait list. So you'll actually be signing up for the program as you would normally. You'll be just enrolling your child, whoever you want in the program. But what you'll do is you'll go through the whole process, except you just won't pay for anything. There'll be no fee to enter the wait list. And then this just gives us numbers about who's all interested, ready to sign up. And then if we get to a point where we're good to go and we can run the programs that are already up as scheduled, then we'll just reach back out to everybody, collecting payment for that. And then if it's canceled for any reason due to anything here, then you're just taken off the wait list. So it's kind of a easy way for people just to get in, sign up right away, know that they'll have a spot, because they will get first priority over enrollment. So it's just a little bit easier to get us numbers moving forward here.
And then those fees would be applied if the actual event takes place, and you'll be notified before those fees are charged.
Correct. Yeah, we'll reach out to you and we'll just confirm to you that you still want to go on with that program, no matter what it would be. And then we'll just confirm to you the fees as well. And then we'll just take either credit card over the phone. You can, if hopefully we're back in the office that time, you can stop in and pay for it. But we'll just work with you with that to get that payment from you.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of moving parts here, Austin, so I appreciate you trying to break it all down. We know it could change, so bear with us on that as things move forward. Quickly, Austin, tell us some good news on some of those summer programs that we have lined up.
Yeah, so right now we still have all of our things open. We still have our T-ball program, all of our baseball programs, softball or half-day camps. I'm happy to report that we came up with half-day ideas. So we do have themes around the world. We have a carnival week, we have a Down to Science week, we have rainforest, we have a soak week, plenty of things for kids to get involved in.
I want to know more about the soak week.
Soak week, yeah. So it's a water-filled week. It's everything to do with water. I know this has been popular in the past, just a little bit different name, but hopefully we can stick to all the same water activities that kids love. So yeah, we can sign up for those. It's up there online, like I said, ready to go.
All right, real quick, Austin, folks, where can they find more information and get themselves signed up?
Yep, you can go to www.fitchburgwi.gov/recreation. There you can get to our page to sign up for programs. Also on there, we're keeping people up to date about what's going on with reserving park shelters, community center rentals, and then all things program.
All right, Austin, thank you so much for your time. Look forward to having you back on the show soon. Stay safe out there, and thank you for everything that you guys are doing. I know it's been tough.
Yeah, it's been different, but we're making it through. So thanks. Stay safe.
All right, that is Austin from the Recreation Department. We'll get more updates from him as things change, so stay tuned to that here. All right, we'll take a quick break. More to come. You are watching Talking Fitchburg.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
Come on, Jules, spot on this last one. There it is.
Keep going with it. Leo! They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. Nearly half of all cancers can be prevented. That's right, half. Nearly 50%, mostly by making small everyday changes in your diet and controlling your weight, walking more, eating less, and eating foods that help you and your family to seriously reduce the risk of cancer. And of course, by not smoking. Visit the Cancer Prevention Together We Can website and get a free 30-day planner filled with tips, recipes, stats, and more about protecting your family. Go to prevent50.org.
Dora knows better than anyone. The best place to explore is the forest.
Boots! She knows this monkey? Of course, she knows this monkey.
Experience nature.
Let's go.
Connect with family.
I love you guys.
And find your own adventure in a forest or park near you.
Let's do this. Come on, Boots. Wow.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest or park near you.
Hi, I'm Diane Fronick, and I teach the exercise class at the Fitchburg Senior Center. We do aerobics, strength training, balance, posture, weightlifting. We do lots of different equipment. We want you to join us in exercise. We have a great group of people that are here to exercise with you. We want you to come in and exercise with us.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. I want to thank our guest, Bill Balke from the Fitchburg Public Works Department, and to my friend Austin over at Parks and Rec. Glad to have those gentlemen help us out here on the show. And we'll check back in with Bill next Wednesday on your Fitchburg Road Construction Update. A lot of moving parts there in the construction, so make sure you tune in with that. And don't forget, our Verona Road construction updates are always on Mondays on the show. Well, I've got this easy task of telling you to stay connected with Fact TV. It's easy, it's fun, and it's free. That's right. You can check us out on the website, fitchburgwi.gov. Check us out on Apple TV and Roku. I want you to forget about those. Those streaming our government channel and community channel for you. And, of course, we want you to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook, we post up the headlines every day with the links, by the way, to where we get all of our stories, which I think is super important so you get the information correctly. Till tomorrow, have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here on Thursday.
Get it.
Get it. Get it.
Give your town a reason to celebrate. Because every Goodwill item you bring home brings job training and more to your community. Goodwill. Bring good home.
We've all seen that moment in movie credits that says no animals were harmed in the making of this film. As a film director, I rely on the 8 decades of experience American Humane brings to safeguarding animals on set. They consult on scripts, advise on locations, training, veterinary care, and so much more. As a director, nothing is more important than making sure everyone is safe, and that includes the animals on set as well. And thanks to the passionate people of American Humane, we can.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool.
To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
The Surgeon General issued this warning because smoking causes lung cancer. The Surgeon General issued this warning because radon can cause lung cancer. Radon is an invisible radioactive gas that seeps inside your home from underground. Protect your family. Have your home tested. Call 1-800-SOS-RADON. Radon problems can be fixed.
Maria, so how's work?
It was 4th period biology. Our students just weren't getting how easily viruses spread. So Miss Bella and I had them role play a zombie virus outbreak. By the time they had all learned the lesson, all the living were dead. Hey, how's your job going?
That big sales meeting I planned? Next year, I might get to go.
Cool.
Give your town a reason to celebrate. Because every Goodwill item you bring home brings job training and more to your community. Goodwill. Bring good home.